Hello everybody, it's Lady Mina and welcome back to my channel. We've got quite a few things up this week. Well, actually it's really only 3. We've got a new VIP suit, we have a new event suit with a new background that I've already purchased. I'm so excited to show you, it's so pretty. And we have a new servant pool. And she's a yin, so that's super cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new VIP suit first. She is called Sweet Cherry. She is $50 US. Let's take a look at her pieces here. She's got 8 pieces, as all unique suits do. She is a unique suit. VIP suits are almost all unique, bar the 2 you get for spending $1 for your first top-up. All other suits are unique. Oh, and also the $20 suits. Those are rare. Those are not unique. But all of these ones that are $50 and above so far have been unique. I know this because I created, with the help of a couple of people on the Discord, that is Curry Karen Carden and also Jalapeno. They helped edit that document. It has all of the tags for every suit that exists in the game, so we can take a look at, so we can more accurately compare the VIP suits to each other, which is how I know that this suit with the modern tag of 11,779 is just a tiny bit stronger than the other suit with a high modern tag. There are only 2. Frost Flower has 11,773 for the modern tag, and this one has 11,779. So that's the 2 highest tags available. So these are the 2 highest modern scoring items in the game. There isn't really anything else that scores super high in modern. We can take a look at that Discord. You can take a look at that Google Sheet. It is in the Discord. Her next tag is Sweet at 6,000, Wooing at 4,000, and then Smart, Active, and Cute at 2,000 apiece. We can take a look at her hairstyle. She has a simple modern hairstyle. It's actually, very pretty. It's trailing off behind her, so you can see her hair even under other bigger dresses. Her dress is called Cherry Charm. She's got very cute little schoolgirl shoes. I love the red lace patterning at the top, and then I think she also has cherries on her socks. I do love the attention to detail. I wish we could zoom in and see things a little bit more clearly, but that's what we've got. So she's got a hat, a little beret type detail. Hey, this isn't cake. We don't know it's not cake. This could be from that one show. What's it called? Nailed It? So I love the little danglies by the side of her her ear. Does she have elf ears? Oh no, I think that's her hairstyle, right? Yeah, okay, so her hairstyle has a diagonal cut just above the ear. I thought she had elf ears, and I was gonna say that is an odd detail to have. She has cherry earrings, absolutely adorable. Her necklace has a big butterfly on it, and I think those are supposed to be big cherry beads. Then she has a very cute little, almost 1920s-esque vintage embroidered bag. That's super cute, très chic. Cherry Jam is this giant background piece. What does that say? Oh, would you like to join me for afternoon tea? Okay, so her background piece is all of these bubbles and this massive spoon and teacup in the background. She's super cute. And once again, she is $50 US. All of my things are in US because I am in the US. So let's go ahead and pop back out. Oh, while we're in that tab, actually, you can purchase some things for the new servant here. So these are her special recruit papers. Every time we have a new servant pool, they do come with their own special recruit papers, and I have to say, Feiyan's recruit papers are the absolute cutest of all of them. I'm in love with that purple to pink ombre. That's so cute. I hope all the yin servants have such beautiful paper. But you can purchase gold and Feiyan recruit papers in here, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. English is already not my first language, and I don't speak Chinese at all, so please, nobody be offended. I'm trying my best here. All right, so let's pop back over here. So this is our weekly event. This is our new weekly event screen. So you can see Evenfall is here. She's our new event suit. I do like the different music in this one. You see Water Fairy was our previous week's event suit. She was a unique. Evenfall is not a unique, which is why she's so much simpler than Water Fairy was. You can also see we still have our weekly sign-in gift, which is important because they are now dropping books. Books are the items required to play in Summer Suite, which is the event suit for Evenfall. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to hit up the store first because I need to purchase some pulls in this game. So it's just a simple match 3. It's actually very easy. I was really hoping we would have a talent ranking this time around because I'm ridiculously good at match 3s, but unfortunately we don't have a talent ranking this week. We have individual and guild rankings, but if you are in the number 1 guild, as I am, then you will be receiving 5 painting scrolls, which is 5 pulls in the painting pool, which I think is going to be enough for me to pull 10 in that pool. So that's super good anyway. So I think I've noticed a trend here. They either do talent rankings and give you a less number of scrolls but more numbers of painting resources, or they do a guild ranking and they give you a higher number of scrolls but fewer of these painting resources. So that's good. I like that they switch out. But this is basically a ranking of how much of these you have collected. I don't know what the event currency is called this time, because I just sort of ignore that. I just call it all event currency for the sake of my own sanity. How do I guess I can't even find out. They look like tea leaves. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can get this week. We've got this new suit. She's called Evenfall. She is unlined, innocent, daily, simple, mature, and decent, with only a 4000 level for unlined because she is a rare suit. She has this cute little buns hairstyle. I like that actually. She has this lovely dress that's yellow and green. We don't have too much in this kind of color scheme. We have had a few suits recently like this, but it's a nice change. I like the muted colors. It's almost like fall. She has these shoes. This hairpiece, that's actually quite long, so it trails all the way down her chest there. And it has these little bits that curve directly over the 2 buns. I kind of like the hairstyle without that a little bit better, but you know, to each their own. And again, another lantern. I think that's a lantern. I'm not sure what it would be if it was not. We have a ridiculous amount of lanterns in this game. I'm not sure why. And then her background piece is so useful and versatile. It is just this divider, a blue porcelain vase full of chrysanthemums, an incense burner, and a lamp. And that's going to be super useful. I like that. But it's not the only thing available for purchase in her event store. So if we pop over to exchange, we can see that I've already purchased the new background that comes with her event. Let's take a look at it. If I hit this picture, I already have it set. So this is her new background, and it is just stunning. I love these. These ones down here are definitely, I think, supposed to be pink magnolia flowers. There's another beautiful tree in the background. I mean, it's a beautiful pond scene. We've had 2 water backgrounds dropped in recent events. The other one was Water Kiss that was dropped recently as well. So let's take a look at Water Kiss. So if you didn't get this, I think Water Kiss dropped 2 weeks ago. So that's the Water Kiss, the Lotus Pool Pavilion, and then now we have Flower Bud. I adore Flower Bud. I think the colors match a little bit better with my current suit and with this sort of this beachy background I got also with the last event. That return event was unbelievably expensive. We should discuss that because Karen Carden got every single suit that was available. She didn't have any of the event suits, and it cost her something close to 60,000 gold to complete all of those and last week's event. So you should absolutely collect each event suit as it comes by because they have an unbelievable markup when they return. A 5,000 gold suit comes back at 12,000 gold if it is a unique, and this suit is only 3,000, and that suit came back for 9,000. So keep in mind that you want to collect these as they come because you might not be able to afford it the next time it comes back around. There is a cost to missing event suits. So go ahead and collect everything while you still can. Let's go ahead and take a look at this event and how it goes, and the event cost. The total cost for this suit and the new background is going to be 4,450 gold. It's very cheap because she's a rare suit. It's the background that's the expensive part because that costs 20,000 of these event currencies, but I was able to purchase it today for only about 1,200 gold, so keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and play one round of this game. It is a timed game. You only have 120 seconds. I think it's 120 seconds. Yes, you only have about 3 minutes to do it. It's just a simple match 3. But it is really fun. And as you match them, you do get these background... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I messed up my match. Oh. Okay, so if you're not a big fan of match 3s or you don't play them very often, you should know that there are a couple of things that make them easier to play. Make your moves low across the screen and you'll trigger more moves as the pieces load up. And if you match more than 3 at a time, you get a higher score. So those are the 2 things to keep in mind. This game also provides you with power-ups every time you make a match of 3 or more. So you can get the fan that clears an entire row and gives you 350 points. You can get the ice cream. Oh, this one produces ice creams. No, that one produces fans. So matching 4 in a row produces fans. 5 produces the ice creams, and then I think you have to match 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that messed it up. That one should have produced an ice cream, but it messed it up. Or an incense burner, I should say. Let's see if I can get one of those, because that will clear an entire color off the screen. Fan. I keep using the fans. Maybe I can get enough watermelons to spawn. That's another fan. Usually I get all of them to spawn pretty quickly, but this time I've been unlucky. We can get some grapes here. And all of these different items give you a different amount of points back for your troubles. Will this one produce it? No, that produces ice cream. Okay, so it has to be the big T match in order to produce one of the incense burners. I wish it wasn't 120 seconds because I actually like these games a lot and I would love to play more, but you get a high score. It doesn't give you anything for having a high score, and then you get 500 points every time you play, and you receive, let's see, 6 to start, then you get 7 free daily from the bag, so they have given that back to us. So if you come over to store and you get your free bag, the free bag is a free play again. Thankfully last week it wasn't, and that was really unfortunate, but this week it is. So we have 6 to start when you open up the game, 7 free daily bags. You get 42 from the timer across the week because it resets every 4 hours. You get 12 free from the task list. You get 12 from the task list, and you get 17 from the daily sign-in gift over the course of the week of the event. So that brings the total of free pulls to 84. We require 173 to get the outfit and the dress, and that brings our total gold cost up to 4,450. Sweet Treat is still ongoing. This week, this pool, they actually gave us 5 free extra pieces that I did not know they would give us when I recorded last week's video. So as one of the free gifts from the announcement bags that we got, you actually got 5 more pulls, which brings the total amount of free pulls for this pool up to 29, which is the most we've ever gotten. We only ever got 24 pulls in this game, which means it's actually quite tempting to purchase one more bag for $2 and get 30 free pulls in this pool. I might actually do that So that's something to keep in mind. We do have extra pulls for this pool, and it is a beautiful pool, and it will help you get more pieces of the Sweet Dream makeup. I hope they do that for the rest of these flash pools because they are so expensive, but they're so much fun. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Let's move into Hamster Treasury, which I'm sure everybody's really curious about. This is an interesting little event for anybody who's willing to spend a lot of money. As some people have already pulled in it. So there's 2 of these hamster balls and they each have different items in them. So in the cheaper hamster ball, the one that's only 1 sunflower seed, you have the chance of pulling a chat bubble bag, and inside of that bag you will get to choose one of these chat bubbles. Now it will cost about $10 for you to empty this container. So you can see there's 6 of if we come over here, you can see you have 1 of these boxes, 6 coin bags, 1 gift bag, 7 refresh writs, I'm sorry, yeah, 4 gift bags, 7 refresh writs, 5 XP bags, and 2 recruit papers. If we come over here to the store, you can see that it costs about $1 for one of these seeds, and the more seeds you purchase, you get more. The more seeds you purchase, the cheaper it is. You buy them in bulk and you save a little bit. The free bag is just a common writ. You don't get any free pulls. You basically, if we come over here into this box, there is, once the box is empty, you are guaranteed to get the last item in it. So it says if you obtain, if there's only 1 item left in the box, you will obtain it 100% on the next drawing. So there is so many items in here, and once you've pulled about 80% of them, we think you're more or less guaranteed to get this last box. But if you pull absolutely everything, at the end of it, you get that box. We think it'll be about $10 to get one of these box pulls for this one. But we're not 100% sure because, of course, it's always about chance and luck. This is a gambling thing. So if you desperately want that, you can go ahead and spend in it and you will get pulls, and you will be eventually guaranteed, once you've emptied this box of everything, to get that special box. That's the copper box. The golden box contains something very tempting. It contains an outfit bag, so it's a big prize in the Hamster Treasury. Open it and choose one. So you have the option of choosing Glory Rise, Tiger Roar, or Magpie Bridge. Those are the 3 $100 posed suits in this game. Now, one person has already done a pull and told us her results in the Discord. And it cost her about $135 to pull in that and to get that suit. So it is more expensive to pull in this, but she was guaranteed a $100 posed suit if she did enough pulls. We don't know exactly how much it'll cost for everybody else because that's only one person. If you pull in it, please go ahead and tell us in the Discord, tell us on the Facebook, tell us in my comment section. We're curious to see how much it'll cost. And what you get out of it. Now, there's only 1 Wish Lotus in here, and there's only 3 Elite Papers. I feel like they should have put Wish Lotuses as a higher prize in here, and more, I mean, it doesn't seem worth it to me to pull in this, because I'm not guaranteed that item, and I don't have, I mean, these aren't super great items in here. And in the Hamster Treasury, in this one, there's not even a Wish Lotus, because for these chat boxes, when they drop, these are 7-day event pieces. They're $5. We had one drop last week. So I know for a fact that these cost $5, and when I pull one in, when I pay for $5, what I get is 2 Wish Lotuses, 4 recruit tickets, 300 gold, and the chat box and the avatar frame. This is just, wait, there's no avatar, oh no, you do get the avatar frame in this. Okay, I see it. So for $5, I'm guaranteed all of those items, but I can spend $10 here and still not get any Wish Lotuses. So they should have put Wish Lotuses in this box. It would have been worth it. It would have been more accurate to what it originally cost. This is such a markup on this. And then for this one over here, you only get 2 scroll pulls. So I don't know, I don't like these kind of almost predatory gambly events. I'm not a fan of gambling anyway. I don't think that it's worth doing, and I don't like that this is how they brought back the posed suits. But if you really want one, you are eventually guaranteed one if you do enough pulls in this pool. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess, as we move forward. Let's go ahead and discuss our new servant. Her name is Zhao Feiyan. I hope I have pronounced that correctly. It is a real possibility that I did not. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. So you can see her awards. As you pull each time, you're guaranteed a certain number of items. If you try 40 times, you get 20 of her debris. If you pull 100 times, you get 30, which means after you pull 100 times, you get 1 more of her. I did all of this math for Ma Chao, but let's take a look at how many we get from in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10. How far does this go? 11. Okay, so if you pull 3,600 times, you are guaranteed 11 copies of Zhao Feiyan. That's insane, because it's 250 for each pull. So if we come back out here and we do some quick math, grab a calculator here. So 3,600 times 250. If you spend 900,000 gold, you are guaranteed 11 copies of her. Realistically, though, you would pull more in the pool as well. She does have a quote-unquote increased drop rate compared to other servants, because we can see here that every one of the other 5-star the other elite yins is who's an elite yin? Dian is. So Dian and all of the other yins are at 0.01% increase, and she's at 0.4% increase, which is almost 0.5% chance of pulling her from this pool. So that's pretty low. Let's talk about her skills here. We can put her on trial and see how she would react. What is she actually, though? Let's take a look. She's a strategist, and her ability is called Eat Soul, and she also has attack and defense abilities. Let's go ahead and look at her active ability. She will cause 136% of her attack power to 2 units with the lowest HP, and that would cause the target's max HP 3% total damage to them with Eat Soul. Okay, so so she attacks with 136% attack damage to the targets with the lowest HP, and if they have Eat Soul on them, because that's a debuff, then she adds another 3% total damage to them, so that she has a modifier, an attack modifier in terms of Eat Soul. Eat Soul is important because we're going to talk about how she interacts with other servants in just a second. Let's take a look at Purple Smog. She causes AP. What is that? What is AP again? I forget. That is her attack 135%, 153% to all enemies with a higher chance to dispel 2 buffs. Okay, so she does dispel other buffs added on to targets, and every time she successfully dispels a buff, it allows her to put Eat Soul on them. The unit with this Eat Soul, the unit with this debuff will lose 30% of my attack power. Okay, so whatever her attack power is, multiply that by 30%, that's how much HP they will lose after 2 rounds. So that's what the Eat Soul debuff is, and if she removes the other team members' buffs that were helping them, she has a chance to put a debuff that will hinder them on them. Her passive skills are her attack times 40%, attack plus 40%, HP plus 20%, AP plus 20%, no cooldown, and then passive when her HP is more than 60%, AP 30% and crit 20%. Otherwise, crit is 40% and immunity is 30%. Final damage resistance increases by 30% for 1 round. Control resistance increases by 40 for 2 rounds. I'm assuming that's 40%, or I'm not sure. I don't know what SED is either. I do wish they wouldn't abbreviate everything like this. It does make it difficult to do. But she's quite strong actually, and she's even stronger if you pair her with Lanling. Let's take a look. So now Lanling has 2 best friends because previously him and Dian were a pair. So you take a look, Dian also has Eat Soul. He's a guard though, so he has different powers, but him and Lanling go together, as well as the new girl, Zhao Feiyan, goes with Lanling, because if we take a look at Lanling's attack, which one is it? This one. So he causes his attack times 374% attack damage to the unit with the lowest HP, and Eat Soul damage happens right away. So he has an attack modifier for anybody who has the Eat Soul debuff on them. That is to say, he attacks them more powerfully. So that's why he pairs well with Dian, and he also pairs well with Zhao Feiyan. So now Lanling has 2 best friends in this game. So that means now if you're against a team with Feiyan, Lanling, and Dian on it, you are going to be suffering. But if you have Dian, Lanling, and because Lanling is a warrior, Dian is a guard, and she's a strategist, so you could absolutely have a yin-yang team with those 3 on it, and the damage is going to be through the roof because they all buff each other, because Feiyan and Dian will feed into Lanling's buff against anybody with the Eat Soul attack on them. So these two can both debuff the opposing team with Eat Soul, and then Lanling deals extra damage to anybody with Eat Soul on it. So those 3 are now a yin trio. That's definitely a team you should be going for, and I will be going for her for my future team. So one day I'll have a yin yang team, and probably I'll have Zhao Feiyan, Lanling, and Dian on that team. But that's for way in the future for me, because I can't afford to do this many pulls for yins and yangs. I'm playing the long game here. So that's Zhao Feiyan. We can watch her do some of her attacks here. The animations are probably going to be stunning. Yeah, beautiful. She sends out these, oh wow, that's a whole array. Those purple lotus flowers. And then the wind again. And we can see here, if we look into the skill view, we can see who's got what now on them. So that's Eat Soul. So you can see with her attack, she added an Eat Soul debuff. And then she adds a control hit decrease. So that means they're not going to be able to fight against. They're going to have a lower attack on her. Alright, we've seen enough of that. So that is Zhao Feiyan. So if you're doing pulls for her, remember these ones, they're important. And then these. So these are just free pulls for the recruit pool, and I think they increase your rate of her drop, but I might be wrong about that because it doesn't say that anymore. I thought that increased your drop rate as well, but those are free. Those are at minimum free recruit tickets for her pool. You can also do trials, so if I wanted to, I could replace, who's my strategist? You're my strategist. So if I replace her with her, let's take a look at what my team would be able to do for this current mission. So if I replaced Luo Shen with Zhao Feiyan, would I be able to pass this story battle that I'm currently PK blocked on? You can see it's an all-yin team, or an all-yang team. Those are really hard for anybody to defeat, and certainly my team struggles against it. You can see all the debuffs that are being added. I don't think Zhao Feiyan is gonna make it. Nope, she's killed first. Okay, so let's just go ahead and leave. With only one of her on the team, she's not super great for my team, but she would be a lot better if I had more yins and yangs. As it stands, just one yin in all wood and water team isn't super great. The gift bag is where you go to purchase her items. You can use the replace function. Replace is free for right now, so if I wanted to replace Yui Yu Z with her, I could automatically get a 4 red star Zhao Feiyan, but I would need 4 copies of her. It's free here. However, if you wait and you don't get enough pieces, you can also do transform from in here now. Yes, so from here, you can also do replace. So I could replace her. I could still replace Guzi with Zhao Feiyan, and I would need 4 copies of her still, but I would also need 3,000 gold. So there is a cost to using it from in here. But it's still worth it. If you're saving up, you can always save up slowly. There's no rush on that. So that's Zhao Feiyan. Bloom Night is her side event. So let's take a look at that. If you do, if you pay for more award, it's $20, and you get another. I think you get another copy of her in here, right? So we're going to get 1 copy of her for free from completing this event. So if you're a free player, you will get enough debris to get 1 free copy of her. And if you have people in your guild who are not doing her, who are not collecting her for their team, you can go ahead and speak to them in your guild and use the tea house to trade the debris and collect more pieces of her. I might do that. That's a really useful feature since these are going to be debris pieces. You can lock her in your bag and then just trade her away. And if you pay for the $20, I think I did this math last time, and you get another one of her from in here for $20, as well as all these recruit tickets and more of these debris. So you get yin fodder as well for this, but I think you only get 1 more copy of Feiyan and a bunch of these recruit tickets as well. So that is that. Good luck call is complete. Hamster treasury, sweet gift. We already covered everything, I think, this time. So I will catch you all in next week's video. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.